And a good evening, everyone, and welcome to TNT Thursday Night Trivia. We have an amazing show tonight, so let's get going. And without further ado, let's introduce our two brand new contestants. Hey, John H., you're out there anytime, man. You want to come back and get another beating? Just let me know. Anyway, so in the one corner is a fellow host in the Citadel Trivia channel, Mary B. What's going on, Mary? You ready tonight?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready to say, I don't know.
Yeah, you sound like you have laryngitis, so you can always use that as an excuse. And in the other corner, we have a regular watcher on this channel. Great gal, Dornish Wench. What's going on, Wench? You ready to play?
I'm so ready to play. Who watches the Citadel?
All right. And thanks a lot, guys, for coming out and volunteering, by the way. Anyway, hey, we're changing up the theme tonight. So instead of a Song of Ice and Fire, Jeopardy questions, whatever, we're going to do something different here. We're going to do Trivial Pursuit Jeopardy, meaning that the questions will be related to each of the 6 categories in the classic board game. Okay? They are sports, history, arts and literature, entertainment, geography, and science and nature. So with that, I think we should go ahead and get started here. As usual, since you are on the Westerosi Ninja channel, what does that mean? Yes, the next slide is going to be the rules. And here they are. Okay, all questions are going to be on a 20-second timer. Okay, and the chat video is going to be on a 60-second delay. So meaning that all you troglodytes out there in the chat, you can go ahead and answer the questions in the chat. The players cannot see it for at least a minute, so do what you need to do. Okay, so the player who selects the question answers first. Okay, the correct answer will be given full points value. If the correct answer is not given within the time allotted, control of the board goes to the other player. One answer per person. In the case of multiple entries, only the first will be accepted. So try hard to not talk out loud when you're thinking about the answer. Just, say it when you're ready, and that'll be your final answer. Otherwise, it confuses me, okay? And I don't like to be confused. And phone names only, unless otherwise specified, unless it's a claimant to the throne, then, because you're on Greyjoy III, are you serious? So anyway, yeah, so phone names only unless otherwise specified. Okay, so common nicknames, official nicknames are allowed. Or Hagon the First, Blackfire. Are you serious? Anyway, 3 steals per player. Player must say steal within 3 seconds, followed by a response to successfully steal. An incorrect steal attempt will result in a penalty of the question value. So if you try to steal a question that's worth 10 points and you get it wrong, minus 10. Harsh, I know. And lastly, the Golden Snitch winner will be determined. Okay, it's determined by the first person to say the correct answer. So I'm going to give you guys a question. Whoever's the first to scream out the right answer wins that question and gets a chance to spin the wheel for buku points or for no points. So, all right, it's the Wheel of Fortune here. So that is it, guys. Any questions?
Oh, I spaced out. Sorry. I was staying on the show.
I didn't space, but I got stressed.
All right,
Real
so
now.
I think you guys are ready. Here. So here are the categories for tonight, people. And they are sports, science and nature, geography, arts and literature, history, and entertainment, because this channel is all about entertainment. And since we have
For
2
sure.
brand new contestants this week, you know, I need to figure out a way to see who goes first. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, and whoever screams the right answer gets to go first, meaning that you can either go first, pick a question, or you can defer to the other person. So, and the question is, for you guys, is who makes my cell phone? What company makes my cell phone?
Samsung?
You got it, Dornish Wench. It is Samsung. Awesome. So you have a choice now. You can either pick the first question or let Mary pick the first question.
I'm gonna pick. So I'll go with entertainment
4.
for 4.
4 points. All right. And the question is, Wench, what was the first sequel to ever win a Best Picture Academy Award?
Holy crap. Sequel?
Yes.
Look Who's Talking Too? I don't know.
No, but that was a horrible guess. Horrible guess.
I guess I'll steal.
Okay,
I
what
don't
was
know.
it?
I'll go for the steal. Was it The Godfather Part 2?
You got it, Mary. Godfather Part 2.
Hey.
That is it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Little
Mary
movie
comes
by
out
Francis
swinging
Ford
with 4
Coppola.
points already.
Little movie.
I'll
Not a
get,
big deal.
get
And Mary-
my steals over with.
And that is her first steal. You got 2 more left to go, okay? And
All right.
you have control of the board, Mary.
I'll do history for 4.
History for 4. Okay,
Bad.
and the question
So
is,
bad.
the original capital of ancient Egypt and also the name of an American city.
Alexandria?
That is incorrect.
Steel.
Yes,
Memphis.
you got it, Jonas
Great.
French. It is Memphis, and the Sphinx is located in Memphis. Get it? That's the hint. All right, so, all right, 2 steals already. This is getting exciting, and it's tied 4-4. And
Okay.
Wench, it's your turn.
I'll go with history for 2.
All right. Hey, good strategy. Start off easy. I agree with
Yeah,
that strategy
for
here.
real.
And it is history for 2. Daily doubles worth 4. The Battle of the Alamo was fought for what nation's independence?
Mexico.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
I'm going to not steal.
Okay, it's too late. The correct answer is it was fought for Texas's independence. Texas was the nation.
Oh, Texas was its own thing?
Yep,
I thought
Texas
it was
was its own
Mexico.
thing for 9 years. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was Mexico.
Nah, it was Texas. Anyway,
Close enough.
Mexico was already independent back then.
No, I thought Texas was a part of Mexico.
Yeah. Okay, so.
But okay, never mind. I'm not making sense.
That was incorrect, and Mary, is your turn.
Arts and literature for 4.
Arts and literature for 4. And the question is, loser turn is Wench's turn. A dance style that includes the Lindy Hop, the Charleston, and the Balboa.
A dance style? Is it swing?
You got it. It is swing.
Okay.
Good job
Okay.
there. Yep, it's swing. Yes, and that is
Yay.
worth 4 points for Dornish Wench. And sorry, Mary, that was one of the loser turns I was talking about earlier.
That's
So,
fine.
and
Sneaky.
Wench, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go with geography for 4.
Are you sure about this?
I like geography.
All right. So for 4 points, geography. Daily double is worth 8. Name this country.
Boy, they. Oof. I'm gonna go with Lithuania.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
And I'm not stealing.
Okay. The correct answer has been big in the news lately. That is the flag of Ukraine.
Ukraine, yeah.
But
Okay.
I knew it was somewhere in the ballpark. Not that far.
Sure. All right. So, Mary, it's your pick.
Let's go with science for 4.
Oh, you guys are cleaning up on the 4s, aren't you, here? So,
I always work my way across.
okay.
We feel
And
safe.
the question, science and nature for 4 is, okay, you know how I am my science questions, okay?
Oh,
So,
God.
for 4 points, what taste are cats unable to detect?
I will go with sweet.
Was that a guess?
Yeah.
Because that was a great guess. You got it right. It is
Okay.
sweet. It's sweetness, yep. And
So true.
4 points goes to Mary. And we have a tie game here, 8-8. And Mary, you still have control of the board.
Let's go with sprats for 4.
Sports for 4. All right. Loser turn. It's Wench's turn.
What?
The only NFL team to have never hosted or played in the Super Bowl.
The Cleveland Browns.
You got it. It is the Cleveland Browns. Everybody
Poor
knows
guys,
that.
man.
So, yeah.
Poor guys.
Hey, great job there. Not everybody
Please.
knows that, but football fans know that, and he got 4 points for that.
Poor guys.
Yes. Anyway, and it is Wench. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go with geography for 2.
All right. Geography for 2. And the question is, loser turn. It's Mary's turn. What is the longest river in the world?
The Nile.
You got it. And you're not in denial for that. It is the Nile. And it is worth 2 points for you. And
All
Mary,
right.
your pick.
Let's do sprats for 6.
Sprats for 6. And the question is for 6 points. Who was Muhammad Ali's opponent in the Rumble in the Jungle?
It was Frazier.
That is incorrect.
Theo,
Yes,
Sugar Ray Robinson.
that is incorrect too.
Hey.
So minus
George
6
Foreman?
points for Wench.
Was it George?
Oh,
And that was your second steal. So you got one more steal left, Wench. The correct answer is George Foreman.
Yeah, that was the other one. I was like, it was
opponent.
either one of them.
And
yeah.
you seem really confident in that steal, Wench.
I did. Okay.
I have to tell you that Sugar Ray Robinson was a middleweight. He wasn't a heavyweight. Just saying that. Anyway.
My dad would be so disappointed. Sorry, Dad.
Okay. I think Sugar Ray Robinson, had 4 titles. I think he was also a light heavyweight too. I think he won multiple weight classes, but he was never a heavyweight. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sugar Ray.
You unsuccessfully still, but it's still your control of the board because it was Mary's turn. She got it wrong anyway. So, Wench, you have control of the board.
Okay. Science and nature for 6.
Science and nature for 6. And
Yeah.
the question is, what large-scale geologic features on Earth are created during an orogeny?
Geological features?
Yeah.
Mountain ranges?
Was that a guess? Because if it was a damn
Yeah.
good guess. That is correct. They're mountain ranges. And
Yay!
orogeny is a process of mountain building. So yes, good job, Wench, for that. I can't believe you guys. You guys are getting really good guesses in here. Yes, it's an orogeny and it's mountain ranges. And
Yay.
we have a tie game here. No, actually, Wench is back in the lead, 12-10, and it's your turn, Wench.
Okay. Arts and literature for 6.
Okay, A&E for 6. And the question is, as of 2019, what author has written the best-selling fantasy book series of all time?
Ooh. This is a wild guess. Tolkien?
That is incorrect. It's worth 6 points.
I'm not going to steal, but I'll just go George R. R. Martin.
Nope, it's J.K. Rowling.
Oh, okay. I
Harry
guess,
Potter.
yeah, that's considered fantasy. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
that was children's or fantasy.
It's low fantasy. It's considered fantasy. And with that, I think we're kind of so it's Mary's turn. But before we keep going with the game, let's take a break here and introduce everyone to our contestants. And I'm going to start out with Mary B. Mary, what are you up to these days? What do you do?
What do? I do the Citadel of Trivia, and that's pretty much it on YouTube. So yeah, we're every Friday night, practically every Friday night, and we do trivia. So come join us.
All right, good. And I just have to ask everybody the same question every week. So I'm going to ask you a question here. What is the number one thing on your bucket list?
I think going to Australia. I really want to do that.
Okay, I've been there 3 times. Okay, now,
That'd be fun.
Dornish Wench. Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen Dornish Wench in the chats and everything, but this is maybe one of the few times you've seen her live. So, DW, what are you all about?
Unless you were, in the Watchmen and you joined us for that on JBC's channel, then yeah, I was part of that. But since Watchmen ended and, everything kind of stopped there, maybe Westworld. We're trying to see what we do with that.
Great, and that's cool. Thanks for coming on here. Same question. What is the number one thing on your bucket list?
I really want to see the Northern Lights. That's something that I want to see before I die.
Okay, I haven't seen those, so yes, me too. So,
And preferably somewhere really cold, like Greenland or
I've seen the
Iceland.
Southern Cross, but I've never seen the Northern Lights, and that's
Oh,
something I want
wow.
to look at too. So, well, great to have you guys on. Thanks a lot for playing, and everybody out in the chat. Even though I hate you, thank you all for stopping by and joining us in the fun tonight. And hope you're having as much fun as these two are with this game. So, with it, I don't really hate you. Yeah, I don't really hate you guys. Really. So,
You need the chat, no. You need the chat.
And I think Wench got it wrong the last time, so it's Mary's turn here to continue on with the game. So, Mary, it is your pick.
All right. Did we do geography for 6?
No, we haven't.
All right, let's do geography for 6.
All right. And for 6 points, geography, the question is, what is the tallest mountain in the world from base to summit?
Okay.
And choices.
I'm going to go none of them. Isn't it a mountain in the middle of the ocean or something?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Okay, I don't hear a steal here. The correct answer is Mauna Kea. Part of it is submerged.
Okay, yeah,
part of
I
it is
didn't know which
submerged,
one it
but
was.
it's the tallest. From base to peak. I'm not talking about elevation. I'm talking from base to the peak. So.
Yeah, and isn't that in the middle of the ocean or something?
No, it's in Hawaii. Sparkle
Oh, it
Island.
is? Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
thought
And
there was
Hawaii is in the middle of the ocean, so
Hawaii's in the middle of the
technically,
ocean. Yes.
I meant like submerged.
technically,
Yeah.
she's
Yes.
right.
Yes, Hawaii is in the middle of the ocean. You are correct on
Oh,
that. As with lots of islands. All right. Yep. And yeah, so Mount Everest is the tallest by elevation, but in terms of actual relief,
okay.
its base of summit is actually Mauna Kea. So we are gonna go with Wench. Is there a pick here?
Okay. History for 6. God help me. This is not a good
All
laugh.
right.
is
And
it?
history for 6. The question is,
I'm scared.
what was not invented in the 19th century? And those are your choices.
Uh, uh,
Pick a letter.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say Jello.
That is incorrect.
Oh wow. Oh, gelatin. Okay, yeah, that could be
No steals.
pretty
The
different.
correct answer, believe it
No,
or not,
because we have the C and D. I'm not sure
no,
of the
the
other
correct
one.
answer is D. Packaged frozen food wasn't
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
invented in the 19th century.
yeah.
It was invented in the 20th century, in the 30s. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Bird's eye.
You know, Mel, very sneaky. You gave us 2 extra
Yeah, that's fine.
answers,
No,
and
no,
I'm
no.
like,
Well, the
my
reason
eyes
why,
are
okay,
like not.
I don't like 4 answer multiple choices because if you guess, you have a 25% chance of winning. To me, that's just too easy. So.
And Milt doesn't want to.
Sorry, it's just my own personal philosophy.
I
You heard that,
can't.
Felicia? You gotta have more choices, okay? So anyway, and we're gonna go with. Oops, I screwed
Oops.
up. Hopefully nobody steal that. It is Mary B's turn to pick.
All right, let's go. Entertainment for 6.
Entertainment for 6, and the question is. Daily doubles worth 12 points. In poker games like Texas Hold'em, a player who has the strongest hand possible at any given turn is known to have the what?
12
12
This is
points.
entertainment.
12 points.
Has the upper hand.
That is incorrect. No steals. Okay. Yes, poker is not a sport. Okay, it is entertainment. The correct answer is they are known to have the nuts. It's like flopping the nuts. Okay, so
Wow.
bonus question for you guys here. You see that picture over there? Okay. Okay. What if you had 2 cards in your hand? Okay, and forget about the aces. Okay, just look at 2, 5, and 6. If you had 2 cards in your hand, what would those 2 cards be to get the nuts?
The 6 and the 2.
Nope.
I'm not sure if I understand your
Okay.
question.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Well. In order to
I
get
don't
the
play
nuts,
cards.
if you didn't have the aces in there, in order to get the nuts, it would be like a 4 of clubs and a 5 of clubs, right? Because then that'll be a straight flush,
Right.
Oh.
and
Okay.
that's the highest possible hand. Okay.
I just
Anyway.
know the song. I don't know anything about actually
Okay.
playing this game.
So nobody got it. Yep. It was the nuts.
Yeah.
And let's. Whose pick was that? Was that?
It was my pick, but I got it wrong.
Okay. So Wenches, it's her turn.
Okay, let's try entertainment for 8.
You guys are really. I noticed this game. Every game is different, and in this game, you guys are just totally avoiding like the 8s and 10s until now. It's kind of funny.
And then leaving a couple 2s in there.
Okay.
I'm
Anyway.
throwing myself in the pond right now.
Okay. And you say entertainment for 8, Dornish?
Yeah.
Okay. And for 8 points,
Yay.
what is the only graphic novel to appear on Time Magazine's greatest novels of all time list?
Watchmen.
You got it. If you ever see my streams, I always talk about that. So yep, that is Watchmen, the Watchmen.
And it's my favorite graphic novel.
And
of all
it
time.
appeared in the 2005 Time Magazine's all-time greatest novels list.
Mhm.
And that's 8 points to you, Dornish. Good job.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Woot woot, and it is still your pick.
Okay. Entertainment for 10. I guess.
Entertainment for 10. And it is. What is not a Bob Marley song? 10 points.
A.
Was that a guess? Because you got it. It is A.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a guess. I know all
Oh
the other
yeah.
ones.
Okay.
I've never heard
Great.
of it.
Great. Yep.
Never seen
And the
the
reason why
Angels
I put
on
Bob
Ground,
Marley in
so.
here is because this is his 75th birthday. If he was still alive.
Ah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep. Bob Marley.
Aw.
Angel. Angel was by Shaggy. People. It wasn't by Bob Marley.
Oh
Okay.
God. Do people mix up Shaggy with Bob Marley?
Yeah. All
That's
right.
terrible.
Good
That's terrible.
job,
Get some
Dornish
culture.
Wench. And
Get some
I don't want to
culture.
jinx you, but you have a 30-10 lead here.
Ah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, from those last two questions, and it's your pick.
Definitely jinxed me. So I'm gonna go with entertainment for 2.
All right, and the question is, name this cartoon show.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yep, that is Ren and Stimpy. You like that fish?
Classic.
It's gross.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
disgusting. There was so much
And,
wrong with that show and my childhood.
hey, watching this show, influences what you become in later life. So anyway.
Totally. This is what you become when you watch Ren and Stimpy.
All
You
right,
become
Wench,
this.
so your pick.
All right. Arts and literature for 2. Let me just sweep the
Arts and
2s.
literature for 2, and the question is, name the sculpture.
The Venus.
I can't accept that. Go ahead. No steal. Okay. It's the
I don't know.
Venus de Milo. Okay. Venus
Oh yeah,
doesn't count for me.
Demilo.
It's Venus de Milo.
Aw.
Yes.
Cool name.
And I cannot accept that. Sorry. And we're gonna go with. We can go with Mary now as your pick.
All right, I'll do history for 8.
History for 8. And the question for Mary is, what was the name of the train service created in 1883 that connected Paris to Constantinople?
Orient Express.
That is correct. It is the Orient Express. And 8 points goes to Mary for that. And Mary, it is still your turn.
All right, arts and literature for 8.
Arts and literature for 8. And the question is, lose your turn. It's Wench's
Yes.
turn here. Name the artist of this famous painting.
Holy crap. Oh crap. Like, who are these people even? They're conquistadors, right? Or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Time's up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to steal.
Okay, the correct
Savannah.
answer, it is a Rembrandt.
Rembrandt. Okay,
It's
yeah.
Rembrandt. I mean, Rembrandt's known for his really crisp painting. He's really sharp, but he always paints douchebags like these guys, like these guys.
This is why
And
I'm not
and
a fan.
and this is a famous painting, and the name of this painting is The Night Watch. Go figure.
Wow.
The Night Watch is the name of this painting. It's a very famous painting by
Wow.
Rembrandt. Yes. And with that, it is your turn, Wench.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Excuse me. It was a
no.
loser turn, so it's Mary's turn. Because when you lose a turn, it becomes your turn, the next player's turn. But since you got it wrong, then it's really Mary's turn. Yeah.
All right, I'll go geography for 8.
And geography for 8. The question is, what is the northernmost capital of the world?
I will go with Ottawa.
That is incorrect. Okay, nobody wants to steal. It is the capital of Iceland. Iceland.
Reykjavik.
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 Yep.
Reykjavik or
Yeah.
Reykjavik.
And in that little map, you see Iceland there, right?
Yeah.
It's like at 15-degree north.
Oh, I should have looked at your map. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have made sense.
All right.
Yeah.
And it is Wenches. It's your turn.
Okay. Science and nature for 2.
Hey, I'm really impressed by John H. here. He got Rembrandt the Night Watch.
Nice.
Too bad
Go
you couldn't do
ahead,
that
John
last
H.
week. Anyway, let's go ahead. And what was it again, Winch?
Science and nature for 2. Because
All
I'm
right,
getting scared.
and the question is, a diamond is entirely made up of what element? Almost entirely made up.
Is it carbon?
That you are correct. It is carbon. And what makes them different colors is just really trace amounts of certain elements like boron, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Yes, it is. That's in copper. Yes, it's very trace amounts that gives them the colors. Anyway, so anyway, it is. Good job. It's your turn still.
Okay. Science and nature for 8.
Science and nature for 8, and the question is, what waterfowl has 24 neck vertebrae, more than any other warm-blooded animal?
Waterfowl?
Yeah.
A pelican?
That is incorrect.
Oh well, I'm just gonna go for a steal.
Yes.
Swan?
You got it. Good job. Nice steal there. It is a swan. Yep. They have the most neck vertebrae of any warm-blooded animal.
Oh yeah, a neck. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know why I'm thinking like, okay, never mind.
All right. And
So-
26 points for that. All right. Good job with that, Mary. Both of you guys have one steal left, okay? Just remember that.
Okay.
One steal left. And Mary, it's your pick.
Sprats for 8.
Sprots for 8. Okay. And it is. Name the last horse to win horse racing's Triple Crown.
Brown horse. Wait, let me just affirmed. I don't know.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
And I don't think you want to steal either, Wench.
I don't, and whatever
The
that
correct
horse's
answer, it was
name
only a
is
year and a
is
half ago in 2018. Justify. Justify. Okay.
Brown
And,
horse.
Good for you, horsey. I don't know anything about that.
and we're gonna go with Wench here.
Okay. Let's go for history 10.
History for 10. And the question is for 10 points in history. On this day, February 6th, in 1819, Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles founded this Asian country, and here's the flag.
In 1819? Burma? I don't
That
know.
is incorrect. Okay, yeah, it would have been a great steal. The correct answer here is Singapore. That's the flag of Singapore.
Oh.
Yep. And I think it's Mary's turn now to pick a 10-pointer, or that sports for 2-pointer. So that's out there.
Let's go for the sports and the 2-pointer.
All right. And the question is, the 4 major tournaments in golf are the PGA Championship, US Open, British Open, and...
The Masters?
That is correct. It's the Masters, and Tiger Woods,
Ugly
believe it or
jacket.
not, is the defending champion
Yes,
of
yeah,
that tournament.
that
Yes.
hideous jacket
That's just
that we're
looks ugly
subjected
green.
to.
And good job, Mary. And you have your choice of 10-point questions here. So, hey, by the way,
right.
guys, the score is 34-28. So it's a really, really close game here. And it's going to come down to these last 4 questions, if not the
All right.
smidge. So these are a lot of points
Jeez.
available here.
Let's go sports for 10.
Okay, and sports for 10. And the question is, what is the only country to have won medals in the Winter Olympics but not the Summer Olympics?
All right. I will go with Liechtenstein.
And you're correct. It is Liechtenstein. Yep. Or B. And that is 10 points to
Pretty
Mary
cool.
for that. Good job. Was that a guess?
It's educated guess.
Yes,
I knew
yeah,
it was
yes.
one of the L's. I had to take a guess between one of them.
And it's fun to say.
But great guess and or great educated guess, by the way. And you've just overcame Dornish Wench's lead. You're up 38-34, and you have control of the board.
All right, science and nature for 10.
Remember, you guys have steals left. So, and science and nature for 10, and the question is, approximately how long does it take the sun's light to reach Earth?
Oh, geez. Okay. It's 8 minutes, so
Yeah, like
what is
I'm
that?
not doing the math. On that.
Yeah, 720 seconds.
That is incorrect. No steal? Okay,
No.
you got it right. It was
Not
8
on
minutes. 8 times 60 is
Yeah, I couldn't do
480.
that.
So that's 500 seconds.
500
Just hit.
I'm terrible at math in my head.
500 seconds, yes. And the distance is 150
Can't do math
million
under
kilometers.
pressure.
Speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. So
Can't
approximately
math under
500.
pressure, no.
That's too funny.
No.
I just couldn't do the math quick.
Okay.
math under pressure.
And Dornish Wench is your pick.
Okay, geography 10.
All right, geography for 10. It is. What African country served as the setting for Tatooine in Star Wars A New Hope?
Is it Morocco?
That is incorrect.
Deal.
Yes.
Tunisia.
It's Tunisia. That is correct.
Oh,
You're out of steals,
Tunisia.
Mary, but that was an excellent steal there. So anyway. And hey, Dornish, you can still come back and steal this one. You got one more steal left, and it's Mary's turn. And it
Okay.
is A&E for 10 points. Last question before the Golden Snitch. And the question is for 10. Name the 3 famous Bs of Western classical music. And got pictures there.
Brahms, Beethoven, and Bach.
You got it. Brahms, Beethoven, and Bach. That is correct. 10 points for that. Great comeback, Mary. Great comeback
Dang,
there.
Mary.
Those 10 pointers.
Damn!
All right.
Damn, Mary.
Yes, the famous 3 Bs.
Mary's
And
living
the first
out
two were
her
easy. Everybody
thirsty.
forgets about Brahms, right?
Jeez.
Beethoven and Bach, everybody knows. It's the Brahms part that people screw up over. So with that, guys, it is time for our Golden Snitch. Okay, our last question. Remember, the first person to yell out the answer gets the chance to spin the wheel.
Oh, snap.
Okay, and the category for tonight's snitch is sauces.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because I just had a really good sauce at lunch. Okay, so you guys, and I had to look up the sauce. Okay, so.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And the question is, okay. A basic pesto sauce consists of olive oil, Parmesan, pine nuts.
Basil.
You got it. It's basil. It's basil.
It is basil. It totally is
basil.
basil.
Okay, Mary.
Basil.
I'm not sure you want to do the wheel here. Okay, I'm just telling you that. These are negatives. Okay. It was basil. Yes.
Do I want to come back?
All right.
The
And
question is.
oops. No, it's not basil. It's Bernie Sanders. Anyway, no, it is basil. I'm just kidding. It's all right.
That would be funny for a KFC question.
So with that, Mary, it is. You know how this works, right? I'm gonna start the wheel, and then you just tell me when to stop, and I'll stop it. Simple, right? So,
All right.
Yikes.
all right. Let it spin for a while because it has to warm up. Okay. You want to completely randomize it, kind of. So.
Good luck, Mary.
And,
The little gold coins for it, the Bravosi coins.
and
I
here it is.
forget. Milk.
Oh, the Bravosi coin is bankrupt. You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You don't
That's
want
what
that.
you say.
Right. Faceless men is bankrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't want to do that.
Sorry. I mean, people were talking. Sorry, I screwed you up.
Stop.
Stop. And you got. Oh my God! It's a draw. That means you're coming back, guys.
What?
Next week, you both win. Oh wow! I can't believe this. Actually hit a.
Get out. Crazy.
So what it means that there's no winner and no loser. You had about
What?
you had a 4% chance of getting that draw, and you got the 4% chance.
Yeah, that's funny.
So if I were you, I would go ahead and buy a lottery ticket tonight. and
Wow.
sorry, Mary, you were ahead by 24 points.
So we both lose.
Mary, you're a winner in my
You
heart.
don't both lose, you both win. Think of it that way.
I did not win. That is not a true win.
No, I think,
Mary, you
I
won.
think the pleasure of your company next week will be the win.
Yeah, so it was a draw, and with that, everyone, thanks again for coming out. Mary, Wench, it's been a pleasure. It's been great having you on, and I look forward to having you all next week, if possible, depending on your schedule.
Yay.
Just let me know. Okay.
Yeah,
Before
I'll
that.
let you know.
I mean, if you even want to come back
Schedule
on.
God.
Okay, so, just if you even want to come back on, actually. So, and let's see what else is going on. So with that, thank you all in the chat for stopping by and spending your Thursday evening. Any last words from you guys?
I guess I will see you tomorrow night at the Citadel.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be buying any lottery tickets if I were you, Mary. and and what about you, Wench?
Bridge 4, you got what you wanted. Fool.
What, a win by you? A win by you?
No, I didn't win. That's not a win. It's not a win. I'm not satisfied with that. So.
All right. So again, great game. It was really exciting. And again, thanks a lot, everybody out there in the chat for stopping on by. I will see you next week on TNT Thursday Night Trivia. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
JK, dupla, jinxa, bota, chakra em cada linha de faca. Faz macramé no micado, base, espadas por frases. Sintático, repara no que digo, é paradigmático. Não tenho paralelo, sou para lado mágico. Sabes como rolo, martelo pneumático. Técnica secreta do monstro roxo. Estamos a meter-nos no dojo, estamos a manter como no jogo. Só com uma espada nos tojos. Plano picado, não sabes de onde esta ave vem. Nenhum radar pode detectar onde está a nave, mãe. Tu sabes bem. Somos a clique, somos o clã. É Monster Jinx cabrão, respeito ao vais comer tartan. Na terra do nunca não digo banzai. Vivo na espunca e tenho um bonsai. Ninja que é ninja, ninja, frotas imperiais. E bate mal, logo bate mais. A minha cru não sem espelhos. Na rua, dragão azul, dragão vermelho. Sento o silêncio. Verso shinobi, nunca me canso. Sou de Nairobi, ágil como um ninja. Rápido como um ninja, letal como um ninja. Brutal como um ninja, fatal como um ninja. Forte como um ninja, secreto como um ninja. Devo mesmo ser um ninja.
Esta é para os meus ninjas, só para os meus ninjas. Onde é que estão os meus ninjas? Ninjas, 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 ninjas. Esta é para os meus ninjas, só para os meus ninjas. Onde é que estão os meus